My fellow Americans, over 350 years ago, a small band of pilgrims, after gathering in their first harvest Plymouth colony, invited their friends and neighbors who were Indians to join them in a feast of Thanksgiving. Together they sat around their bountiful table and bowed their heads in gratitude to the Lord for all he had bestowed upon them. This week, so many years later, we too will gather with family and friends, and after saying grace, carve up a turkey, pass around the cranberries and dressing, and later share slices of pumpkin pie. We Americans have so much for which to be thankful.
You know, usually I'd say Thanksgiving is one of my more, let's say, favorite holiday of the years. Perhaps one I even would say I look forward to, coming each year. And I don't get too excited for 4th of July as much as one could. Sure, it's kind of fun watching Jaws, and it's nice having a hot dog. But besides that, fireworks, you see 5 of them blow up. You've seen them all blow up.
True.
And obviously Christmas is great, but Thanksgiving's a real nice in between on there. It's been a war for decades at this point trying to remove Thanksgiving entirely from the calendar, where it's just Halloween straight into Christmas. That's an abomination. It's against God. I won't stand for it. And this year unfortunately wasn't quite, let's say, my favorite Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's definitely like top 5 worst.
Top 3 worst. Top 2 worst. Maybe
top
worst.
worst.
I'd say worst Thanksgiving, actually. Undisputed.
Yeah, definitely the worst.
Intercontinental champion for the worst Thanksgiving. Yeah, so where to begin? For starters, I think we committed a cardinal sin. I like to say as a family, but I can more confidently say not as a family. Somehow I was excluded from the family decision.
No, what happened was, do you guys want to go out to eat for dinner? No, let's
Of course not. That's the stupidest thing to ever do in the world for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is by far the last holiday you should ever go out and eat at somewhere. That's ridiculous. Okay, Christmas is goofy, but Christmas, there's some validity to it. You're going out. It's like you have to be home by, there's parameters. You got to be home where you don't want to have to clean up before Santa gets there.
Exactly.
But Thanksgiving, it's about the family hanging out at the house, watching football, watching the Macy's Day Parade, having some traditional Thanksgiving foods. Now, thankfully, our family wasn't stupid enough to do something outrageous like, hey, let's go to some Wop Day, go guinea fucking Italian house. We'll go to some Italian place, a nice little joint. We'll go have a Thanksgiving over there. Thankfully, they didn't do that. They at least had some sort of resemblance of a pulse, and they were like, oh, what if we at least pick a place that does in fact have Thanksgiving catered meals? Because if we're not going to be home on Thanksgiving where you belong on Thanksgiving, you might as well at the very least have Thanksgiving food, right? Even prisoners in prison have special food on Thanksgiving. All right?
Do they really? I didn't know that.
I don't know, maybe not. For all I know, they give them
probably
shit
do.
on fucking 12 days of the week, and then on that day of the week, like, hey, here's some piss. I don't know.
It's better than shit, though.
It's a lot better than shit.
So, in a weird kind of way, it is a Thanksgiving meal.
So, in a way, it's kind of my job. So, we love you, and we hate you. But no, the entire thing. So, we go to the steakhouse, the PH Steakhouse. On the pH scale, it was fucking acidic and shit.
It was the worst. It is by far the worst.
This is by far the worst piece of shit I've ever had. No, it was, okay? Started off with, walking into... Now, here's the worst part. Okay, I've been in this place before. I wasn't taken by surprise. Again, my family, stupid as ever, they decided, what if we go to a shitty place that wasn't good on a normal day of the year?
We didn't say...
On a normal day of the year, it's not good. Let's try it on a fucking, important day of the year.
We didn't say before how we all talked about it and we all voted out no, and then all of a sudden...
No, that never even happened out. You're just making up... No one even brought it up to us.
I did. I brought... Oh, that's what I'm saying.
That didn't even happen. No one even brought it up to us until the day before. There was never a conversation. You said there's some magic conversation.
Said, like you and I were saying before, no one even brought it up to us. The whole conversation was, you guys want to go out to eat? And we said no.
That never even happened.
Yes, it was. They asked.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
That's the point. Fucking whatever.
It made no sense going out to eat on Thanksgiving in general. It certainly makes no sense going out to eat on Thanksgiving for a place that isn't even that good to begin with, okay? A place that offers, $1 clam night on Thursdays probably isn't giving you that good of clams. Okay, they're called snake oil salesmen. They pop up all the time in restaurants, okay? It's a hot spot for them, for shady shysters who make shitty food. And you think, you dress up a place nice enough, you make it look nice from the outside, you make up some historic background for it. Now the building's 400 fucking years old. Yeah, this building's actually older than the country it stands in. Wow, really? Yeah, so I guess the food must be good, but then they spend so much time, curating that made-up bullshit fairy tale story, they fucking forget to make good food. You go there, and it's terrible across the board. Every single possible thing. You go over to the carving station, you're thinking, hey, is this turkey? What is the the weird man with an ambiguous way about him, a funny way of talking? What does he say when he points to that? Says, is that turkey? He says, chicken?
And I'm confused because I thought you have turkey on Thanksgiving. What are you talking about, chicken?
So he says, yeah, exactly. It's my thought to you were behind me. I'm thinking, okay, he said chicken. I'm like, okay, what about that one over there? Turkey? Chicken? Okay, let's try this again. Are either of these turkey chicken?
And you point to the ham and he goes, chicken?
I know, and it's like, dude, if you think ham's chicken, what don't you think is chicken? This is outrageous. And not only does he do that, then you decide, you know what? It's too much of a social. What was the word? It's too much of It'd be too much of a social strikeout to just walk up, turn around without saying a word, and leave without my meat. I've already agreed. No, I don't even like buffets to begin with. That's another thing. We're going to a buffet.
Okay.
It's a buffet. Who wants to go to a buffet on Thanksgiving? Okay, an actual buffet? No. Okay, I don't even want to get involved with my own table to get my own next plate. Okay, it should be served to me.
That's the thing. Why go out to serve yourself? But hey, more importantly, I have to go on a scavenger hunt now.
I know, trying to find things. You have some fucking hostess little bitch with dainty little fingers wrote on her little pretty little handwriting. Who writes the nicest? She came over and she wrote on a shitty little fucking stupid cutouts like, oh yeah, here's the stuffed chicken. Great. Where's the fucking, I don't know, gravy?
Yeah, behind you by the salad.
Okay, great. I'm glad I can find the broccoli Rob stuffed chicken for my favorite Thanksgiving food. But I can't find the goddamn gravy.
You know what I couldn't find anywhere?
Good food.
Casserole. Oh, not casserole. Fucking croissants.
When they give you
croissants.
There was no croissants. And when they give you the food, they give you the everything's chicken. So when they give you the ham chicken, the turkey chicken,
the stuffed chicken,
and the prime rib chicken and everything else, it's all cut jagged and weird and goofy. And you ask for a piece in the middle, and he cuts it in half.
And not to be like just continuously, but like
you see that woman asking for dark meat for 10 hours?
No, I wasn't there for that.
You want dark meat? And she's like, I like dark meat. He's like, dark meat.
Chicken.
Dark meat. And she says, yeah, dark meat. No, dark meat.
And he hands her the leg.
Yeah, and hands her the leg. Yeah, here's the leg. He's like, I didn't ask for this. And again, this is a place that's charging you $1 billion up the wazoo. Again, to come here, to have our 40 people wait staff not wait on anyone, just bring out soft drinks here and there.
Oh my
occasionally, at their own slow, meandering pace.
Dude, it was about 15 minutes in between beers, and they were warm every fucking time. And speaking of beers, let's talk about your drinks. How'd that go down?
My drinks were an endeavor all in themselves.
We had a fucking airhead who brought drinks when she felt like bringing drinks.
Well, here's the worst part about her, okay? Now, Colonel Frank Slade's a very smart man, and he likes to have his aides, have very clean skin. Mm-hmm. And I'm the same way when it comes to my wait staff, okay? I don't want to look at Crater Face serving me food, okay? And sure, was she a cute enough kind of a girl? Yeah. Did she have a sweet little voice and a nice smile? Sure. Yeah. Was she a little too timid to be in the, people business? A little bit. Did she have no grasp of the English language, let alone of a drink menu, of a cocktail list? Correct. Was the cocktail list fraudulent to begin with? Who the hell has a Thanksgiving cocktail list of 4 fucking drinks, one of which is included as a $45 old-fashioned, where some asshole comes to your table and puts smoke and burns and everything else?
Now, I'm not an old-fashioned guy, but does that even sound like it's in the realm of things you want?
Yeah, it sounds like something you'd see on some douchebag YouTube channel, some asshole with a handlebar mustache and a fucking apron with his sleeves rolled up, and he's also got a sleeve of tattoos underneath his rolled-up look. His hair is all fucking bouffant, pompadour, slicked back, and he's like, hello, everybody. He leans like, he's like, we're making it. It's like some asshole who's never got laid in his life by a woman worth a goddamn. Those are the kind of drinks they drink. Okay, normal human beings, functional members of society, people who contribute, people who aren't bottom feeders, people who aren't goddamn garbage. What do they have? A normal old-fashioned. And when I think, you know what? I won't have the extravagant, fuck you, woozy-wazy old-fashioned. I'll have a normal one. What do I get? A drink far too brown to be an old-fashioned.
What's in an old-fashioned?
Not soda. It generally she just poured like a fucking, but it didn't taste like soda. There was no carbonation. So she gave me a flat fucking liquid tar, put into my drink to give it that nice fucking dark cocoa brown color. Absolutely atrocious, okay? And again, old fashioned, it sounds like she should have thought, does this look very old fashioned? Look something that's disgusting. Does this seem very timeless? Does this look timeless to you, this fucking shitty drink? Okay? Was my drink that color?
Not even close.
Was mine like a honey? Was my drink honey looking, or it looked like, I don't know, sewage water?
It looked like sewage water, Coca-Cola, like that type of color.
That's what it tastes like. It's weird. It's almost like it didn't taste like an old-fashioned. It didn't look like one, and it didn't taste like one. That's 0 for 1. I think, you know what? Let's simplify this. Old-fashioned, hey, that's 3 whole ingredients. She might get lost back there, okay? Maybe she'll get confused talking to the guy with the funny accent. The funny way of speaking, that guy?
She's like, what's an old-fashioned?
What's in it?
Yeah, just give me one of the things. I don't know.
Guess. Come on, you can do this. You're better than her.
Bourbon.
Correct.
Okay, fine. So when she goes, "Where's the bourbon?" He goes, "Chicken."
Chicken? Exactly. She's like, no, god damn it. Why they only hire people on Thanksgiving? You know why? Because all the good workers are with their families on Thanksgiving at home.
Not at a buffet.
And honestly, we need to start taking national holidays more serious, okay? I don't want things open at all.
I know everything should be closed on Thanksgiving.
Everything should be closed, okay? If you honestly, I don't care if we have a giant spike every year. I know every holiday is already a spike in deaths anyway, okay? I don't care if we officially mandate everything must be closed on Thanksgiving and suddenly 8 billion people die the next day because, oh, no nurses. I don't give a shit, okay? If you die on Thanksgiving, you die on Thanksgiving. Be thankful for it, okay? You could have died on Black Friday.
Yeah, you got to get a nice belly full of
Okay, at least you do it with dignity and not get your head crushed under a fucking not a stroller, a goddamn cart. A trolley, you know?
A trolley.
It's disgusting. Past that, I'm trying to simplify the drink. I think, you know what? Clearly an old-fashioned was too complicated, okay? A little bitters, a little sugar, and a little bourbon was too much. Let me just get simple. I say it to her, and this fucking bitch parrots it back to me, okay? I look at her in the eyes, past all the fucking pepperoni mountains on her face, okay? I stare at her. I give her eye contact more than she was deserving looking that way. Okay, shirt untucked, hair in a cheap clip.
It's Thanksgiving, for Christ's sake.
It's disgusting, okay? Nevertheless, I look at her. I do what I have to do. I make eye contact. I feign a smile back to her. And what does she do? She repeats me. I say, hey, get me a Jim Beam and Coke. What does she say back to me? Okay, I'll get you a Jim Beam and Coke. She walks away. I see her walk away, okay? I see her. I can see she's visually thinking, okay? Her little ass and her empty brain, they're walking away. What does she do? Comes back 28 minutes later at her own leisure. Eventually.
Yeah, how many plates later, by the way?
Again, you're not even serving food. You're not serving food. You're not taking orders. You're not writing anything down. You can't bring me a fucking drink. She goes over there. She comes back with my Jim Beam and Coke. Everyone's thinking, all right, well, Alex is old-fashioned. That should have been honey. That was brown. So at least, you know, hopefully this drink, she'll realize, oh, this one's supposed to be brown. No, this one comes out. It's clear.
Yep.
That's confusing. Wow, Jim Beam and Coca-Cola comes out clear. Never in my days have I seen something like that.
We know how that special old-fashioned for Thanksgiving. This is the Jim and Beam for Thanksgiving.
And I take a sip of it, and I say, this, not only is this most certainly not Jim Beam, it says in Coca-Cola. It's weird. It's almost like I'm having almost like I'm having Jameson and ginger ale. Almost like I didn't ask for that. Almost like it's an entirely different drink. Almost as if you had to go to an entirely different section of the bar to get this drink and be made. Okay? She didn't think, hey, Paisan, guy behind the bar, this doesn't look like fucking Coke. This is clear. She just thought, I guess this is that Coke Clear everyone's talking about.
But you know, like when you go to a diner and like sometimes you say, "Can I get a Coke?" That goes Pepsi, all right?
Yep. She chose. Okay, well we don't have Coke, but you know this guy looks like he likes ginger ale, so I'll get him one of those.
But you don't have Jim Beam, so she goes Jameson. And like, there's no shot in hell they didn't have Coke or Pepsi to interchange. So she goes Sprite.
Sprite. No, not Sprite.
Ginger
ale.
What? Yeah.
I prefer Sprite. At least that's the Coke product. And then she proceeds to, I think, you know what? Okay, Jameson ginger ale, it's not what I ordered. It's not close to what I ordered. In no way is it the next substitute from what I was expecting to have be my, oh, you know, I can't have that. I'll have this instead. It's not your Coke Pepsi dilemma. It's a whole other drink. It's a whole other mindset, okay? But, you know, me being the nice, cordial guy I am, the public-facing, you know, presenting person that I am, what do? I have the drink, okay? No fuss, no muss. I move on about it. I think this time I'll say, yep, can I get a Jim and Coke? Can I get a Jim Beam and Coke again?
Well,
she says, yep, okay, I got you. What did she come back with? Another Jameson and ginger. This time, no ginger ale in it, just Jameson. Jameson, and maybe she took a sip of it and spit a little excess back into the drink of the ginger ale. She opened it, took a sip. Oh, that's pretty good. Finished it. Oh, I think a little bit. Fuck. Whoops, sorry. And spit it back in. That was the amount of ginger ale I had. And again, I ordered a fucking Jim Beam and Coke because they couldn't make any goddamn old-fashioned. Can you imagine if I spent $50 on the old-fashioned?
No.
Okay, I would come over. The guy would say, "Hey, stand up for a second." Pull the chair. I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" He's like, "Can you just put your hands on the table for a second?" It would have fucked me in the ass. Okay, that would have been a $50 drink.
You know, it was busy. There was another table in that room.
Yeah, you're right. There was that weird table tour. That was great. We were pinned in the fucking corner with a window to my face. People walking by, staring at me like I'm an asshole. You're not eating with your family. You're in a restaurant on Thanksgiving. So I have social fucking rejection coming from my window. And then to my left and my back is some weird incestuous family where the little boy can't help but stick his head in the little girl's dress. And the parents are just like, aren't they sweet?
That's cute.
Aren't they cute? Look at little Roger go at it. Imagine, extrapolate that. Imagine him at 15. Who's going to stop him? And it's like, are you guys serious? Is this happening? And the table in front of me to the left, because we're pinched in the corner with the window judging me. The ones in front of me to the left are just a bunch of dumb fucking Irish morons.
Oh my God, the dumbest.
Loud, dumb, stupid Irish morons. Great, awesome, terrific.
What is even on Thanksgiving?
Oh, it's a fucking phenomenal time.
I don't know what to eat now.
It's disgusting. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to look at you, okay? I don't want to see your knockoff Italian ways and your knockoff Italian attitude.
Yeah, it was atrocious. It was by far
the worst Thanksgiving ever, okay? I've had Thanksgiving, okay? I've had Uncle Dave's cooking for numerous Thanksgiving. My father has gone to Thanksgiving and come home with food poisoning. And I say, that's worse. I don't know. The stuffing there is better.
You know what we at least had there?
Good stuffing?
And yams.
Yams are good. This place is like, oh, you want fucking broccoli Rob stuffed chicken? Yeah, on any other day but the fourth Thursday of November. This is preposterous. Furthermore, as far as the actual food itself, how it's their lack of quality. All right, guys, let's just break it down. Traditional food. You had stuff. You said you had stuffing, right, Alex? You said there was stuffing. There was, listener. There was stuffing. Well, hey, Alex, I love stuffing. Mine was pretty good. Was yours good this year? No. The stuffing in this place was hard. Hard. That's not ideal. Hey, you did mashed potatoes? Lumpy. Wow, 0 for 2. What about candy sweet potatoes? Yep, hard as a rock. Actual pebbles in my mouth.
Yeah, I never had candy sweet potatoes before with Thanksgiving.
Those were disgusting.
This was not really the best introduction to it.
Hey, what about the turkey must have been good. Nope, dry as hell. The ham?
So dry.
Inedible. What do you mean by that, Alex? I mean, genuinely, I couldn't touch it. It was disgusting. And I love ham.
Yeah, I didn't have any. Was it really that bad?
Worst thing on the whole entire thing.
It looked
I will admit though, you know what was kind of quality? The broccoli Rob stuffed chicken. Now listen, have I been ragging on it for 15 minutes? Yeah, I was ragging on it that it didn't belong to be there. You can still enjoy the show even if one of the guys in there's a bit of a schmuck, you know? So yeah, they had one good hit, but again, why was it there? That's not the proper time to have it. Okay, I can handle my Italian Christmases. Can't handle my Italian Thanksgivings. Okay, I don't remember Napoli Adont guys coming over and talking to the Native Americans. I think it was pilgrims.
No, they were Italians.
Pass the food. What else is on the menu, huh? I don't know. What about the dessert? The dessert must have been good. They must have at least had pumpkin pie. They had something listed as pumpkin pie.
That was disgusting.
That was disgusting. That was the wrong texture. You know how much it takes me to say the wrong texture of a food? Okay? I dated a girl for years who would just talk. Actually, it wasn't a year. I almost sold myself short. I got out of there in 11 months clean, okay? I don't know why I'm telling them it was years, okay? Make myself sound bad. So I'm going to take 6 months to realize how some stupid someone is, okay?
Takes you 6 months. That's messed up, dude.
Well, you know.
Takes me 3 months. I'm smarter than you, I guess.
Yeah. That's how honestly the takeaway for 200 episodes. Everyone says, you know what? If there's two brothers, one's going to be smart, one's going to be dumb. Alex has got to be dumb. Robbie's got to be smart. Nevertheless, this girl would just talk her pretty little head off about the texture of food and how I can't have this because the texture's wrong, the texture's wrong. I just can't think about the texture of her brain on the curb. Nevertheless, the texture, as much as it pains me to say, was wrong on the pumpkin pie. Okay, you know what's had a bad texture? The blueberry pie. The blueberry pie was just liquid blueberries in between for the filling and the weirdest crumb. You know how when Jack Nicholson says she fell funny in The Departed? Okay,
Yeah.
This crumble crust, it broke apart funny. Okay, now I don't think I'm much of a pie expert as Nicholson was a killing expert, but some of this pie didn't quite add up. It was chalky, but also like wet and also soft. It was a terrible pie. It was a disgusting pie. And then as far as the rest of the treats, like, okay, well, what else was there for dessert? I don't know, a random assortment of shitty fucking cookies and disgusting ass blondie brownies with pecans all over them.
There were cannolis.
Oh my God, they were mini cannolis, okay, Robbie? Stop. They're mini cannolis. No one walks in saying, hey guys, I got cannolis, and I'd fucking beat the shit out of you if you did that.
Yeah, you know what's even worse than that? Not only were they mini, they didn't even have the chocolate chips.
And they didn't even have powdered sugar on them. They were fucking cannoli filling on mini cannolis. You know how cheap? You know what's not a cheap son of a bitch you have to be? Okay? You know how much of an asshole you have to be to say, oof, $11. You know, I'd rather spend 10. What? Yeah, I'd rather get a hand job than a blow job. Sorry. You know, I don't got the time. All right, spare the dollar. What a fucking jerk off you got to be.
All in all, we should probably go back next year, though.
Probably not, no. I don't know. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to pass on $1.50 clam night so I don't get every single disease under the sun. And again, we went there over a year ago before Thanksgiving on a normal Saturday night. And what was it? It was, oh, guys, you got to try. You got to try the fucking, the Leaning Tower of Fish, okay? Some big ice bath, 3 levels. It's beautiful.
Oh
You got a little bit of this,
a
a little bit of shrimp, a little bit of, oh, my gosh. Dude, I'm so tired. If you fuck, this is a side tangent. Remember that fish place we went to a couple months ago with that really hot, trashy waitress?
Yeah,
the
awesome.
Crab Shack or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Man, That place was, it was dumb enough going to a steakhouse and buying this frozen fish thing from the PH place that had the shitty Thanksgiving. Yeah. That place was bad. And we went there a year ago. There was terrible, terrible, terrible fish, okay? Everything was garbage, fucking sewage water fish, okay? But that fish place we went to, goddamn, if you're going to advertise yourself as a fish shack and you have shitty fish, you should bury your head in the fucking sand and wait for your prom.
That place is also really bad. There's a lot of bad places around here.
Yeah, a lot of bad fucking fish places around here. And it's like, you know what? I thought Jersey was near the water. Okay, I'm not in Tulsa, Oklahoma saying, why isn't the fish to the highest quality? Why doesn't it taste fresh to me? I'm not landlocked. I'm not in a fucking flyover state.
You think we should go for
what was
Christmas
me?
dinner?
Huh? Christmas? No, probably not. I think it's probably the last thing I want to do.
I hear they have a great turkey for Christmas this year.
Yeah, I hear that their turkey is actually chicken and it's shittier than goose. I don't know. Thankfully, though, it was redeemed. You know, we got to have a nice Thanksgiving meal. My fucking mother did the right thing. And she saw the error of her ways of not just following every single thing I say blindly like everyone in my life should. And she said, you know what? We shouldn't have gone out. Alex was right, his all-knowing self. I might as well, correct a wrong, fix a right, and I'll make an actual Thanksgiving meal. And then the hilariousness is when we go sit down on Sunday, days after Thanksgiving, at least, it's the thought that counts. It's the same Thanksgiving weekend. We go to sit down, we have the meal, and she tries the softball. She says, I think the turkey might be slightly dry, and the stuffing is not my best. What happens? Take one bite. It's immaculate. It's Thanksgiving in my mouth. It's the proper thing I was waiting 4 days to have, okay? 4 whole days of waiting for Thanksgiving food, okay? I don't care. You could put me in any fucking war prison across any single place. Okay, I'd be put in the gulag before I go through that again. Okay,
Agreed.
At least in the gulag, I wouldn't expect Thanksgiving food. I'd be sad.
You would. They give you that on prisons we just established.
Don't give me in Russia, huh?
A big turkey.
I don't think they celebrate Thanksgiving over there.
It's called
No, there's no joke there either. Yeah. That's the best part. There's no joke there. There's no answer to it. It's just not. It's not a factor. Really, Thanksgiving was a bit of a bust. And by a bit of a bust, I mean quite possibly the worst. And again, I've had Uncle Dave's cooking for numerous Thanksgivings, and I love to talk about it, okay? Friday, Saturday, if I didn't have that fix in my veins of straight turkey on Sunday, I don't think I was living to tell the tale about it. I would have been spazzing out dead on the fucking 2 o'clock news.
Yeah.
And we all know how much I feel, if you listen to the episodes, how much I feel about local news. You think I'm going to be dead on the local news on the weekend of Thanksgiving?
Yeah, in between the people like snow, people don't like snow bits.
Car crashes, people love snow. How to handle the snow this winter?
Young youth died after having Thanksgiving dinner at the PH Steakhouse.
Yeah, pretty tough stuff. Thankfully, though, I got to keep up with the traditions. The only things that actually matter about Thanksgiving, the traditions, like the tradition of not going out for Thanksgiving, of being with your family, staying inside, doing the right thing, doing it the right way. But I got to watch Unthankful Woman. It's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Yes, peace is another thing for which we can say a prayer of gratitude over the dinner table on Thursday. Peace and abundance in this land that God has kissed. We will give thanks for these and one thing more, our freedom. Yes, in America, freedom seems like the air around us. It's there. It's as sweet, though we rarely give it a thought. Yet, as the air fills our lungs, freedom fills our souls. It gives breath to our laughter and joy. It gives voice to our songs. It gives us strength as we race for our dreams. Think of how many countries where to dream of striking out on your own and starting a business is to take a chance not on a better life for yourself and your children, but on a long stay in a prison cell. And then think of how blessed we are to be Americans. Yes, as we gather together this Thanksgiving to ask the Lord's blessings, as we, of whatever faith we are, give praises to His name, let us thank Him for our peace, prosperity, and freedom. Happy Thanksgiving, and until next week, thanks for listening, and God bless you.